welcome to Long's Toys. Have a Kamen Rider Drive review for you today. This is the DX Brake Gunner. It is the primary weapon of Machine Chaser, also known as the Grim Reaper. As you can see, this is the Brake Gunner here, and it does come with the Bat Viral Core. So very cool front of the box. Really love the big graphic of Machine Chaser here. On the top, it does show two other Viral Cores. There's a Cobra and a Spider, which makes up Viral Core set number 1, which we'll take a look at in a couple days. Cool picture on the side here. Cool picture on this side as well. Another cool picture on the bottom. If we take a look at the back of the box here, just kind of shows you a little bit how to use the gun, some of the things that it does. So, we'll go ahead, get into the toy itself, and take a closer look. So the DX Brake Gunner comes with everything you see here. You have the Brake Gunner itself and the Bat Viral Core. I'm going to put this off to the side for a minute and we'll just take a quick look at the Bat Viral Core. I think it looks really cool. These things kind of remind me of almost like a stylized Batmobile. I mean, I know this one is Bat themed, but just the kind of like long and sleek car design in general. And then as you can see, it's got kind of a bat head on the front here and the large bat wings. And then it's got purple tinted windows. And it's got wheels underneath. Now the one thing to note is that unlike a shift car, this piece here does not come out. Like with a normal shift car, when you pump it forward in the shift brace, that gray piece stays clicked in. But these do not do this. These cannot bend. This piece does not move. It is one solid piece. But overall, I think the design of this thing is pretty cool. I really like the silver and I like the purple. Alright, so moving on to the Brake Gunner itself. It does take two AAA batteries, which get put here in the handle. And then the on and off switch is underneath here. So when you turn it on, it says break your body. If you just press the trigger, you get some, generic firing sound. Now the way he transforms, he presses this part in. So if you press this in, it plays like a theme. And then as soon as you let it go, I'm just trying to angle the speaker. Obviously, you can tell the speaker's right here. I think that's pretty cool fanfare music. I'll go through it one more time. You press it in and it starts to play, and then when you let go, it does kind of a transformation riff, which I think both are very, very cool. And as you can tell, the firing or the trigger sound is not any different. And it is interesting to note that you don't have to turn it on or turn it back off to morph again. You can do it as many times as you want. So I think that's pretty cool. And then as you can see right here is the place where you'll put your shift car or viral core. So he says, I think the first thing he says is June, but then he says Chaser, and then he says whatever the car is you put in, so he says Bat. If you want to take it out, there's a button here on the side. You just press that, and it comes out. So if I try it again, oops, sorry. I accidentally hit the trigger there. Let's try that again. I also think it's cool how it has like a bat wing fluttering sound, which is pretty cool. So you can hear that the trigger sound is a little different. And if you press this in again, now the interesting thing to note is when you're doing this, what it's called execution, you don't have to hold it in. With the transformation, you got to hold it in, and then when you let it go, it would transform. This you just have to press one time. Oh. So you do kind of have to hold it in for a second just until it picks up that you want to do execution. But then it'll just kind of keep pulsating until you pull the trigger, and then it says full brake, and it'll say the name of the car that you have in there. Oh, one thing I did forget real quick, if you have, with no car inside, if you hold down the trigger and then press the button, hold on. It's not cooperating now, but I believe you're supposed to keep the trigger pushed in. Okay, there you go. You got to press it real quick. It'll say either brake or gun. Hold the trigger down. So there you go. He says brake or gun. Now, as we've seen on the show, Machine Chaser can steal shift cars from drive and also put them in. So I just wanted to do a couple to demonstrate. So he says June Max Flare. It does that when it has kind of a, you know, like when it doesn't do the trigger sound. But if you do this move, he says full brake flare. So I'll just try this with another one. So he says full brake shadow. So I think that's cool how it seems to have sounds for all the different shift cars. And I really like the evil menacing voice that this thing has. I love the way it says full brake doctor. So I just thought it's really cool that this thing has sounds for all the different shift cars. So I just wanted to do a couple as a demonstration. But I really think that's cool that this thing can read all the different shift cars that we have. I also just wanted to show you what happened when you put the viral core into the drive driver. So it won't let you do anything else. It just says dangerous. Like if I leave it in here and try to do the final attack. So I thought that was kind of funny. It just says dangerous. And like I said, you can't flip this up because this piece does not move. One last thing I wanted to mention with the brake gunner. Turn it back on. If you do either of the two shift cars that are drives forms, it says drive system. And it won't let him do a execution with them. So that's how it is for speed, and if we try wild, same thing. It won't allow him to do an execution with the two cars that are drives different forms. I don't know for a fact because I don't have it yet, but I would assume it's the same with type technique. I think this toy is a lot of fun. It has so much functionality with all the different shift cars, and it makes a lot of different sounds. I really like the voice. It's kind of deep and trying to be threatening, and it's just a lot of fun. I really like the Bat Viral Core. I think that's pretty neat. I like how they are definitely have an evil design to them, like you wouldn't confuse them with kind of drive shift cars. I'm looking forward to getting the other pack of Viral Cores, which we'll be taking a look at in a couple days here. So I think this is a great toy. Highly recommend it. It's got a lot of play value, and it's just a lot of fun. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to check out my Facebook, there'll be links in the description for my Facebook and Twitter below. I hope you've enjoyed this review of the DX Brake Gunner from Kamen Rider Drive. And thanks for watching.